Philadelphia women. Hey Paula, my name is Regina Williams. Come on into my house. Wanted to introduce myself to you. I am a Southern Belle, a Georgia peach from the Good Life City, Albany, Georgia. Relocated from there about 23 years ago to Atlanta. And right now I currently live right outside of Atlanta in a small town named McDonough, Georgia. Wanted to do this video and end of this contest because my mother, Juanita Livingston, who still lives in Albany, Georgia, she was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. She hadn't been back in years because her mom died when she was 6 and her father died 6 weeks later in a fatal car accident. So I thought, I can enter this contest and take my mom back to Philly. Okay, so what I'm doing for you guys today is the Williams kicked up version of macaroni and cheese. We like to call it Philadelphia mac and cheese with lobster and smoked bacon, Regina style. So what I have going on over here, I have 3/4 cups of noodles that I put in earlier, so they've been boiling. I'm going to go ahead and turn those off. And I also have about 2 tablespoons of the liquid that came from the Maplewood smoked bacon from earlier. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these over here. I'm just going to drain it, let it chill out for a while. I also have 1 bay leaf in there. So you want the bay leaf, you want to take the bay leaf out before you go any further. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go into the refrigerator and I'm going to get something that I know you guys love. Lobster. What I'm going to do with this lobster, I'm just going to saute it for a minute. I went to my local grocery store earlier and just had them to give me 2 medium-sized lobster tails. So what I have over here, I have 3 tablespoons of butter. What you want to do right now, you want to go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees. If you haven't done it, you need to do it. Okay, so I got 3/4 cups of butter. And you don't want it on high, medium heat is fine. Okay, let that butter melt. And I tend to leave everything out so it can be room temperature, so everything kind of like just goes a little smoother in the process. What I'm going to do, I have 1/4 cup of white wine. I tend to like sweet wine, so this is a sparkling wine, but you can do whatever you want to. Be careful when you put wine in. Make sure that it's not too hot so it don't just like fly off all over the place. So what I'm going to do with the lobster, I'm just going to go ahead and put it in here. I think we all girlfriends, so we're just going to hang on out together. And I'm going to put just a little bit of cayenne pepper in here. This doesn't have to cook long. I just kind of like for it to get in here, marinate a little bit. Where's my cayenne pepper? Just a little bit, maybe a pinch. I like it hot in the South, so you know what your taste buds are. So let's let that hang out. And what I'm going to do right now, everybody, I'm just going to turn it off. Okay, just let your lobster just sit over there and chill in that wine and that butter. I promise you, it will taste so good. You don't have to cook it. You don't want your lobster to be tough. So what I have over here is what? Ooh la la! Philadelphia brand cream cheese. I love it. I use it to make the best cakes, the best casseroles. And today we're going to do, like I said, the macaroni and cheese. But I love Philadelphia cream cheese. Love it, love it, love it. Love it. Okay, let's put that in there. And I have 1 container, which is 8 ounces. Put that right there. And I have 6 ounces of sour cream. We don't use milk. We don't use eggs. Like I said, this is a new school way of taking an old recipe and making it your own. It's not a remix, Gina, but it is kicked up a notch. And what I have here, mayo, Paula, mayonnaise, 2 ounces of mayonnaise. I'm telling you, once you started to use mayonnaise in your macaroni and cheese, you won't use anything else. So what I'm going to do for these guys, I'm just going to whisk these up so everything kind of incorporates together. Maybe, stir it around so it's really, really in there. Okay, let it hang out for a minute. Let's go over and get the noodles. You want your noodles to be cold because we like macaroni and cheese where the cheese is melted. So when you put it in the oven, everything kind of like just gets in there, get to know each other, nudging each other side to side. What you doing here? What you doing here? So let's put these noodles over here. And this recipe is for a family of 6. I use this size ramekin bowl, small casserole. But if you wanted to make it for more people, you could just double it. Go ahead. Okay, what I have here is 1 3/4 cups of shredded sharp cheese that I shredded earlier, and 1/2 cup of Gruyere cheese shredded. So I'm going to put that in, and I'll blend all of my stuff up. Put it in. You think it's a lot of cheese, but I'm telling you, because we don't use hot noodles when you put everything. Okay, Regina, I don't like a mess in the kitchen. So let's just kind of stir it up. You see how all of that is being incorporated together? See that? I told you. I'm telling you, once you do this, you will never do anything else. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go ahead, excuse me guys, and put in all of this on our home video. Okay, put everything else over here to the side. And let's kind of mix it in together. And I promise you, you will not have a better macaroni and cheese. It will be creamy. It will be moist. It will be wonderful. I love to cook for my family. One thing that I have to put in here, my cracked black, just kind of, take it, put your little color boy in there. And I have 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Let's go back over here and get our lobster. With our lobster, you really need to use a spoon like this one right here because you do not want anything to go in here other than lobster. No liquids. Okay, so let's put this in here. Now, I don't know about your family, but my family want to taste the lobster. They'd rather have lobster over macaroni. So let's put all of this in here so it can hang out for a minute. Thank you guys so much for letting me share this recipe with you. We're going to put this right here because in a minute I'm going to do something with that. Where's that bacon that I used earlier? This is smoked bacon, applewood. If you've never tried applewood bacon in your recipe, you need to. Okay, let's just go ahead and put all of this in here together. If you're having small kids, I really will use like this size dish right here because they like it with fried chicken wings and different things like that. But they love Miss Gina's mac and cheese. Okay, what we have sauteing over here is still the butter from the lobster. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put in what I did earlier. I grated 1/2 cup of cheese sticks. So we're going to put that in there and 1/4 cup of panko chips. So we're going to put those in there. Let those kind of like get to know each other, become good friends. Okay, as you can see, I've already gone ahead and I've assembled most of these. I've already put the macaroni in here and put the breadcrumbs on there. So I'm going to do the last one. This is what you want your macaroni and cheese to look like. Like I said, this is for 6 people. If you want it to be for more, then you can just double the recipe. I don't like a whole lot of dishes in my kitchen, ladies, so keep a swagger while you're doing your cooking. I'm going to go ahead and put these breadcrumbs on top. Put it on the top and kind of rub those around. And then we're going to put them in the oven so they can hang out a little bit, so they can get to know each other. They kind of girlfriends like us. And I'm going to take these, we're going to put these in the oven for about 25 minutes. There you go. And the next time you see me, we're going to be eating some mac and cheese. Okay, it's been 25 minutes. The mac and cheese is ready. I put together a presentation for you guys. This is what you want it to look like. You want it to be creamy. See, I told you it would be creamy. You don't have to have milk and all that stuff. Let's taste it. It's great. This will make you want to slap your mama. Or better yet, slap your mother-in-law. If I can leave you with one thing, or a couple of things maybe, it would be to hug the ones you love And if you meet a stranger, always be an angel. Take care.